Hello and welcome to the Cigar Box Guitar, aka Dutchman in San Marcos, coming to you with another program this Saturday. It might be a little short. I had the plumber here, we had a slab leak in the house, so it's been really tough to get out in the garage and film. I'm actually doing this later at night, but we're going to get it done, so let's get going. Okay, here we are. I'm trying to work up what we're going to do. I don't have a whole lot set up. Usually I kind of preset stuff up, but like I said in the intro, I had the plumbers here all day long, and so I couldn't film. They were in and out of the garage, the house, every bathroom, the kitchen. So it was kind of a day of sitting around watching these guys, and then they didn't even get it fixed. They're going to be back on Sunday. So we got to get this thing done. So we're going to go over a few things. I'll probably give you a workbench shot when I'm laying out the fingerboard. I know that's kind of boring, but at least we got some content going. Did have one thing to show you, and I'm kind of throwing it out there. If you got any ideas of, you've actually seen my ideas of what I've already done with some wine crates when I made that little, or it's not little, when I made my busking guitar amp. And then one of the wine crates is actually where I've got my pedals for when I'm busking, and it kind of all fits together with the lids. So I did use two of them that way. I keep finding, I don't know, I'm a sucker for wood and repurposing boxes, I guess. I did find another wine crate at Total Wine this week. I didn't find any cigar boxes. They've had them quite a bit for a while. But if anybody's got any ideas, let me show you this one I found. I wasn't gonna buy any because I've got a whole stack over there. Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe like 8 of them. But I like the ones where the lids are actually connected and work. So let me show you this one. It's right over here. It's this one here. So you can see that's the wine. So it's a big box. And then the lid comes open like this. So they're pretty cool. I mean, that's what sucked me into buying it. And this is pretty thick wood actually. And it's pretty straight. This was for screwing it down. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you know if they're what do you think I could repurpose these two to do, or especially with cigar boxes and stuff like that, because there's got to be something to. These are so cool to recycle them because they're good wood, and wood's so expensive now. But like I said, here I'll show you. I'll give you a shot of the other ones I have. Here, I'll move my camera. As you can see, I got this big pile right here. Let me back up. It goes way down there. So what is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them. So yeah, so if anybody got any ideas, sorry for the monkey can. I'm kind of moving this around the garage here. So if anybody has an idea or what you use your wine crates for, let me know. I don't know. I'm just a sucker for that type of thing because it's $4 for that box, and it seems like it's got so many purposes. I guess that's my hoarder tendency in me of boxes. You could only make so many cigar box, bases out of them, or they're probably too large for that. But let me know. It'd be fun to hear from you guys of how I could repurpose those boxes. I started doing it, but I got a little bike trailer that I'm gonna pull, and I started putting some of the wood on that where the bottles go in to make the bottom. and kind of trying to repurpose the wood. So yeah, let me get you going on the bench, and we'll work on this fretboard, and I'll show you that. Okay, here we go. Let me get this light on over here. Oops, I had it on. Okay, so here we go. Obviously a messy bench. So we made pretty good progress, as you can see. It's coming along really nice. I'll show you the inside. I got these glued in. And now it fits nice and tight. If I can get it open. It fits nice and tight. So I got, as you can see, I got these corners in. Didn't get this mounted in because I think I'll end up screwing them in here. Probably a little more sanding for this thing to fit just right on there. But I raised, as you can see, I raised these up so they'll kind of connect to the top. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm not sure if I'm going to put a spring in it or not, and not sure about an appeasio, but we're working on that. So, you know, those are decisions. We're getting a lot closer to finishing it. So when this thing closes, it closes nice and tight. I am going to screw those in the corners when I get it all together. That always helps. And you can see that fits in there really nice, along with my bridge. And then I still haven't gotten that cabinet hinge from Home Depot yet for the strings, and I think I'm going that route with the strings. So basically we got the fretboard, this guy here. As you can see, it's unmarked. I think I like this side better for the grain. And this will go right in here, just like that, once we get her glued on. But we got to mark it for frets. So let's get my board here. I got a bunch of, I keep all these little scraps. Here's the other piece to my fretboard. But this is my template for fretboards. And I made it big enough, which is kind of nice. Set that back over here. And I'll probably speed this up. But the nut is up here, and this would be my 0 fret right up here. So it looks like, I can't remember how I marked this the last time. Oh yeah, I did. I put these red marks here. This is the blue scale. Remember that? If you watch my shorts, I played the blue scale one, and I don't know if I like that. I think I like all the frets. I guess because when you're a guitar player, you're always looking for the frets. Kind of goofs me up playing because it doesn't feel quite right. So let's get this guy marked up, and we'll go right to the top with the 0 fret. I gotta get my other glasses. I can't see my pencil marks, they're small. So anyway, so yeah, I'm getting those marked. And we'll go all the way down. Then I'll get my little square and square them off. I've heard different shows about cutting, about using that little saw I have, And some guys say they don't like it. They're actually using a handsaw with a jig. You know, the saw jig that CB Giddy has. And so we'll see how that. I was thinking about that, but then that's something to buy. I have to buy a new saw, and I think I got my little sled adopted pretty well now for cutting this. So there, got them all marked. 0 fret would be right up here. And when we get this thing up here like this, you can see this is the bridge line. Now that I have all this in there, I need to check it. I'm gonna get the bridge line up centered with that, because I don't think I have to push it all the way up. So I want to get this part marked to where I need to go, because I sanded this, so I need to mark it now. So that's the bridge right here. Yeah, so that would be the bridge like that. The bridge right there. This one right here. I might have to trim this just a little bit. So we'll take that off. I want to get this all laid out right. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect, because I'll take just a little bit off of there. So let me take and measure this. That might lead me just enough. Oh yeah, 25 and a half. Yeah, 25 and a half is the center. So that should be just about right. So that's where it's gonna go. I just gotta remember that line. And then we'll mark this guy. I'll get a darker line with me. These will be the lines for the frets. So we want to keep these as square as we can in place. I won't do the cutting on camera because it gets noisy, and it takes a little longer with the saw because the motor kind of balks a little bit. But on this, precision is key. So that's why I don't want to rush it. If anybody has a template, if I wanted to add frets, how many inch it is when they're down here. There's a chart somewhere. I know CB Giddy has them. I should probably buy one of those templates, and that way I can cut my own. That's the only thing I was finding that I was looking for. You know, I have this made up, and I forgot where I don't know if I measured this or if I had a template. I'll have to look through my stuff to see if I have a template. And I'm going to show this one real time because because I'm talking and I want you to hear what I'm saying instead of speeding it up. It's not like I'm running power tools. I don't know the mathematical equation for what it is that it takes off certain numbers, but I don't know what that is. And I'm not good in math, so you guys might know. You might have a better idea than me. Math is not my forte, even though I wish it was, because they say a lot of music is just mathematical combination. I'd like to add a few more frets, but I don't have that. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17. It'd be nice to add a few more, but I don't know what that, if these things all run the same. I'm checking against this. So like maybe I could, I'm just gonna wing this. It looks like how far, they don't look that far off down here. So if I add a few more at this width, I think I'll be okay. So let's try it. Let's try it, because it's only going to be for the upper notes, and you can always wing it. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. This might not be right. We'll go 22. Hope I don't have to order frets. These spacings might be wrong, but I'm just going to take a guess and wing it. Especially being those upper frets. Can't be that far off. But like I said, I don't know nothing about the fret mathematics. I'm just kind of winging it. Before I change my template, I'll have to see if there's charts out there. It'll show me how far I'm off. And it might just be an intonation thing, which I can always make it up because this will be a floating bridge, so I can always move it to get the right intonation. There we go. So that'll be 21 frets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 20. So that might look a little better too. I think I like that. So that'll be 20 frets. 20 frets on there. And we'll go with that. So, I won't bore you with the cutting. We've got it all marked and ready to put on our sled. And what'll happen is it'll be this side that's cut. And this is the side I run through. So there, and this is pretty flat. I don't know how that got chipped, but we'll have to work on that. So there you go. we'll by next week we'll be gluing it on. I'll have it glued on. I'll have this, we'll put this hinge on. I'm going to try to sand this a little more by hand just to clean it up, and hopefully I'll have it oiled. I'll oil the neck and cover it so we can mount the tuning pegs, and we're going to get this thing done. It won't be that far off, and I do already have the strings because I bought them from CB Giddy. And I'll decide on the Pizio pickup. I gotta look and see if I actually have one in the bag. I think I do, so we'll have to put that in. But there you go. I hope you enjoyed. It's kind of just another step of getting it done. Sorry I didn't get more done. Like I said, I had house issues. Good thing is I don't have to pay for it. I'm renting, so the plumber is paid for by my landlord. So we will see you. Be sure to subscribe. Excuse me. Be sure to subscribe, like, tell your friends. This build is going to be almost over, so we're getting really close. And like I said before, this one's going to be my own personal one that I'm going to hang on to and play and practice more. If you've seen any of my shorts, I'm not the greatest on 3-strings yet, and so this is going to be my little knockaround. It'll be sitting in my studio all the time and playing, and we will definitely give you a sound check on that one too. So we'll see you next Saturday, and have a great week.